Emma had spent 2 long years in a relationship that slowly destroyed her from inside. Ryan was charming in the beginning, the kind of guy who swept you off your feet with grand gestures and sweet words. But behind closed doors, he was controlling, manipulative, and emotionally abusive. He gaslighted her constantly, criticized her appearance, her friends, her dreams, and made her believe she was too sensitive or not good enough. When Emma finally gathered the courage to break up with him, Ryan laughed and said, "You'll never find anyone better than me. You're nothing without me." Those words haunted her for months. Even after the breakup, they kept following each other on Instagram. It was a silent, toxic habit. Emma told herself it didn't matter, she was healing. She had started focusing on herself, traveling, and posting the beautiful mountain sunsets that brought her peace. One quiet evening, while scrolling through her feed, Emma saw Ryan's story. Her heart sank and then burned with anger. He had posted a screenshot. Sophia Lane, the famous indie singer Emma herself loved, had liked one of his posts. Ryan's caption read, "No way. Sophia Lane liked my photo, dream come true, best day ever." He looked ridiculously happy, like a teenager with a crush. The same man who made Emma feel worthless was now glowing because a celebrity noticed him. Something snapped inside Emma. She stared at Sophia's profile for a long time. Then, with a small, mischievous smile, she hit the follow button. To her surprise, Sophia followed her back within minutes. Emma's phone buzzed with a new DM, Sophia Lane. "Hey, Emma. I really love your mountain sunset series. Your photos feel so peaceful. How are you doing?" That single message changed everything, Emma replied politely. What started as a casual conversation quickly turned into hours of talking. They exchanged voice notes, shared playlists, and talked about life. For the first time in years, Emma felt truly heard. When she cautiously told Sophia about her toxic past with Ryan and how he was a huge fan of hers, Sophia was both shocked and supportive. "You deserve so much better," Sophia wrote. "Want to have a little fun with this situation?" Emma's heart raced. For the first time since the breakup, she felt powerful. Over the next few days, Emma and Sophia's conversations became deeper. They talked about music, heartbreak, healing, and dreams. Sophia shared her own experiences with toxic people in the industry. She was kind, funny, and surprisingly grounded despite her fame. One night, Sophia sent a voice note. "You know what? I think we should turn this into something memorable. Your ex seems to love the spotlight. Let's give him one." They made a small plan. Sophia posted a story featuring one of Emma's photos with the caption, "Found a new favorite human who truly gets my music." She tagged Emma. The internet noticed immediately. Likes and comments poured in. Ryan saw it within minutes. Emma received a message from him after weeks of silence. "Ryan, wait, how the hell do you know Sophia Lane?" "This is insane." Emma didn't reply immediately. Instead, she sent him an old screenshot where Ryan had called her useless attention seeker and someone who will die alone. No words. Just the screenshot. Ryan went silent again, but she could imagine his anger and confusion. Meanwhile, Ryan tried his luck. He DM'd Sophia. "Hey, big fan here. Loved your last song." Sophia showed the message to Emma and then politely blocked him. She followed it up with a subtle story. "Real fans respect boundaries and don't carry toxicity with them. Keep it kind." The music community started talking. People began connecting the dots. Ryan's comment sections filled with indirect shade. His ego was taking hit after hit. Emma felt a strange sense of freedom. She was no longer hiding or feeling small. Sophia's friendship gave her confidence she hadn't felt in years. They started voice calling almost every day. Sophia even sent her tickets to her upcoming concert in the city and invited her to join as a special guest on stage. Emma was nervous but excited. She had no idea how big the night was going to become. The days leading up to the concert were electric. Emma and Sophia's bond grew stronger. They were not just friends anymore. There was a spark of something deeper, something respectful and beautiful. Sophia decided to turn up the heat. During a live session, she casually mentioned, "I've been talking to someone really special lately. Someone who understands what it feels like to rebuild after toxicity. You guys will meet her soon." Ryan was watching that live. Emma knew because he viewed her story right after. His messages became desperate. Emma, please tell me what's going on. This isn't funny anymore. But Emma was done explaining herself to him. On the day of the concert, the hall was packed. Sophia performed her biggest hits. The energy was incredible. Then came the moment everyone was waiting for. Sophia announced on stage, "Tonight I want to introduce someone very special to me. She's strong, talented, and has the most beautiful soul. Please welcome Emma to the stage." Emma walked up, heart pounding. The crowd cheered. They performed a song together, Emma on backing vocals. The chemistry was undeniable. Ryan was sitting in the third row. When he saw Emma on stage smiling next to Sophia, his face turned white. People around him started whispering. Someone even recognized the situation and recorded his shocked reaction. After the performance, Sophia spoke to the audience. "Never let anyone make you feel small. Toxic people belong in the past. Choose yourself and real love." The entire night went viral on social media. Clips of Emma and Sophia together spread like wildfire. Ryan became a meme in certain circles. The guy whose celebrity crush chose his ex. The aftermath was intense. Ryan's ego was completely shattered. He tried calling Emma multiple times, but she didn't pick up. Finally, he sent a long message blaming her for ruining his life and trying to guilt-trip her. Emma took a deep breath and replied with one final message. "You broke me once, but I rebuilt myself stronger. I didn't ruin your life, Ryan. You did that when you chose to be cruel. I hope you learn from this. I'm done looking back." She blocked him everywhere. Sophia and Emma's relationship blossomed naturally. What started as revenge and friendship turned into genuine care and love. They understood each other's scars and supported each other's dreams. For the first time, Emma felt safe and valued in a relationship. Ryan, on the other hand, disappeared from social media for a while. Mutual friends told Emma that he was struggling with the public humiliation and the realization that he had lost someone who was now shining brighter than ever. The story of how a simple Instagram like led to such a dramatic twist spread across the internet. Many girls who had gone through similar toxic relationships reached out to Emma, saying her story gave them hope. Months later, Emma stood on a mountain trail watching the sunset, the same kind of sunset she used to post about. But this time, Sophia was standing beside her, holding her hand. Life had come full circle in the most unexpected way. What began as a petty act of revenge turned into the best decision Emma ever made. She didn't just get closure. She found real happiness, love, and herself again. Ryan occasionally saw Emma's posts through mutual friends. She was traveling, creating, and living fully. He never messaged again. The lesson Emma learned was powerful. Sometimes the universe gives you the perfect opportunity for revenge through the very thing your ex values most. But the real victory isn't destroying him. It's building a life so beautiful that he becomes irrelevant. Emma and Sophia's story inspired thousands. They never publicly dragged Ryan again, but the quiet, elegant way justice unfolded spoke louder than any fight ever could. And every time Emma looked at Sophia, she smiled and whispered, "Best follow button I ever pressed, the end."